What a spring storm. It brought a foot of snow to some areas, rain and fog to others. And the power of last night's storm can be seen all along the roads of northern New Mexico. Good afternoon, I'm Kim Baez. The winds were so fierce and the snow so heavy, almost 150 power poles snapped like they were nothing. And crews are not done counting. Right now, 900 homes are without power, and it might stay that way for days. News 13's Selena Westerveld is live in the Newsplex with the story.
Kim, crews have been out since last night in northern New Mexico trying to assess the damage. And the more they look, the more damage they find.
Most of these poles are shattered. They're splintered. You can see them sticking up alongside the road.
Pictures taken east of Raton. There are more than 140 downed power poles and countless snapped lines along Highway 64 from Raton to Capulet and along Highway 56 from Springer to Gladstone.
I was out there last night till 2 o'clock in the morning removing poles from the middle of the road and wires so traffic can get through safely. It was just unbelievable.
The Springer Electric Co-op says crews are moving as fast as they can to clean up the mess. But last night's storm was just too much, with wind gusts of more than 60 miles per hour and in some places up to 8 inches of snow.
We had high winds and then heavy snow, almost an icy snow. It was just, the weight of it was tremendous. And it started sticking to our power lines along with the ferocious winds. I mean, it just made a heck of a combination for us.
These pictures were sent to us by one of the linemen rushing to restore power to more than 900 customers. You can see the entire pole will have to be replaced, and that will take time. To help, the electric company has called in crews from Texas and Arizona. In all, there will be an extra 25 people working hard to fix the mess. But the manager says it won't be easy.
Please be patient and bear with us. The weather conditions out there are still tough. It was still snowing this morning. The ground's real muddy. We're going to have difficulty getting around, but we're going to do our best.
Now, the electric company says some of the poles were brand new and had just been replaced, so they know age wasn't the reason they went down. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Selena. Now, there were also power outages in the metro area today. 8 schools were without electricity and heat for a couple of hours this morning. Everything was fixed there by noon. This storm left its mark all across the state. In some areas it was rain, in others sleet, but most people saw snow, lots of snow. It looked like winter all over again in Cedar Crest. About 6 inches on the ground forced schools to be delayed. DOT crews got the roads cleared just in time for the buses. Farther south, it was much of the same. Tijeras got between 6 and 8 inches. The wet snow melted quickly on the roads, but yards, side roads, and homes were covered. Driving got tough on Interstate 40 in some places because of fog, in others because of heavy snow. From our roof cam, you can see just how tough the morning commute was. On Albuquerque's west side, the big issue was heavy rain. So much accumulated near Rio Grande and I-40 that some drivers were nervous going through it. That rain turned to snow farther north. Unser was bumper to bumper with people trying to maneuver through it. Well, a lot of snow didn't fall. It was enough to cover the arroyos and even the petroglyphs. And this storm even brought some love to downtown Albuquerque. It didn't keep people there inside. They just went on with their daily business. In this shot, you can see the historic Chemo Theater in the background and a nice shot a couple of blocks away of the fountain outside District Court. The storm did have a couple of victims, like this huge branch which fell in the country club area. Fortunately, there were a couple of police officers around who hauled it off, swept up the road, and got traffic moving again. And the blooms from the cherry blossoms may not survive this storm, but it didn't keep the birds away.